In this video, we are going to be taking a look at this massive breakout here from the BTC price chart alongside this bullish crossover that was just confirmed a few days ago. While on the stablecoin dominance right here, we are now beginning to see a little bit of weakness coming from the stablecoin dominance, and this is a bullish continuation sign. With a weakness coming from the stablecoin dominance, we are going to see BTC and the entire crypto market hitting higher prices. And also we are going to take a look at liquidation heat map here, because as you can see, we are now beginning to build a lot of liquidation price above the current price of BTC and also below the current price of BTC. The question right now is that which of these zone right here are we going to take out first? Well, you will find out if you watch this video to the end. And also we are going to take a look at the current price action of ETH right here on the daily time frame, because as you can see, ETH is not printing the bullish momentum that I'm currently waiting for. So in this video, we are going to talk about all of this and more later in the video. So make sure you sit around, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and watch this video to the end. Welcome to today's update. Currently we are taking a look at the BTC price chart on the daily time frame, and as you can see, we just had this massive breakout from this triangle pattern right here, and this is a good sign of bullish continuation. But what we really need to see from BTC right now is to hold this level of support right here, sitting at the $67K, in order not to invalidate this triangle pattern right here. And with this triangle pattern in play, if we take a look at our major target from here to here, you will see that with this breakout, we are going to get a price target of $75K. That is why I said, in order not to invalidate this bullish triangle pattern here, is to hold above this level of support right here, the $67K level. And also, if you zoom out a bit here on the price chart, you will see no much has really changed from the BTC price, because you can see after getting this massive uptrend, after getting this massive breakout yesterday, we saw the price got rejected from this exact level of resistance right here, sitting at the 69K level to 74K level, and this is still a sign of weakness from the BTC price chart. What I was expecting, since we've gotten this breakout here, is to see a massive short squeeze to the upside and breaking above this key level of resistance right here, holding at the key level of support. Then from there we can begin to see much more higher prices. Now, taking a look at it here on the much more lower time frame, we haven't gotten a lot of changes here. We are still within this range. That is why I said we need a breakout above this current level of resistance right here, that is sitting at the $69K level to $74K level. A breakout from here and we hold above this level of resistance as support, we we increase the bullish sentiment and the bullish structure of BTC. But as long as we are still below this key level of resistance right here, we are still looking weak on the short term, despite the breakout from this triangle pattern right here. And then also, if we compare this price action right now to the stablecoin dominance, you can see right here we are beginning to see a little bit of weakness coming from the stablecoin dominance, and this is a kind of a bullish sign for the entire crypto market. If we can see a major drop from here, like what we saw here back in January 2023, we are going to see much more higher prices from altcoin and also from Bitcoin as well. Taking a look at the Bitcoin ETF right here, as you can see, we are still getting lot of inflow coming into the ETF, and this is a bullish news for BTC and the entire crypto market. As long as we are seeing this inflow, we will continue to see a massive relief uptrend from the BTC price right here. What this means on the ETF is that investors and traders are beginning to see a good value or a good fair price value on the BTC price chart, and this is massive. This is great. As you can see, BlackRock alone had $263 million that was deposited into their Bitcoin ETF, and this brought a total of the inflow to $458 million. And this is great for the BTC price chart and also for the entire crypto market. Now, if we take a quick look here on the liquidation heat map here, taking a look at 1 month of price action, as you can see, we are now building lot of liquidation price above the current price of BTC and also below the current price of BTC. Now, the question is, which of this level are we going to take first? Well, let me prove it to you on the price chart here using the daily time frame, what I just explained. Like what I said, if we can get a massive short squeeze above this current level of resistance right here, sitting at the 69K to 74K, we can begin to see BTC taking out this level of liquidity right here. But if we remain below this level of resistance here right here, we are going to take the liquidation price that is currently sitting at this level, which is the 60k level to the 54k level that is currently showing here on our liquidation heat map. So in order for you to avoid taking out this level of liquidity right here, is to see BTC on this daily time frame breaking above this current level of resistance, holding above it as a key level of support. Then from there we begin to see higher prices and also take out this level of liquidity right here. So this is what I'm currently looking at on the BTC price chart and also on the liquidation heat map right here. Now if we take a look at the ETH price chart here on the daily time frame, we haven't seen a breakout from this triangle pattern right here, though we had a wick above it yesterday, but we failed to close above it, just like what we did right here. And now since we failed to close above here, we might come to grab the current liquidity that is sitting at this level, which is the $1,867 level. And also if we bring in our key level of support and resistance, you will see how weak ETH is right now. We had a wick to this level of resistance here yesterday, sitting at the $2,095 to $2,216, though I'll be talking about this level on this channel. And as you can see, we are still seeing a lot of rejection from this level of resistance right here. And as long as we are seeing this rejection right here, we are likely to come and take the level of liquidity sitting at the $1,863. And also if we fail to hold above here and break below it, we might come to grab a liquidity that is sitting at this level, 1,750, and also this level right here, which is my final level of accumulation, sitting at the $1,550 level. So this is what I'm currently seeing on the ETH price chart. Taking a look at the daily price action, we are still within this compressed consolidation phase on the Solana price chart. No much has really changed since the past 24 hours. We just had a little bit of a daily green candle that closed within this range, like what we have been seeing in the past few days, and then now we are getting a red candle trying to come and grab another liquidity that is currently sitting at this support right here. And if we should get a short squeeze rally above this level of resistance right here, sitting at the $89 to $93, and then hold above it as a major key level of support, we might begin to see higher prices from the Solana price chart level. So this is what I'm currently seeing on the Solana price chart. No much has really changed right here, despite BTC breaking above this triangle pattern here. We are still seeing altcoin like Solana still within this consolidation phase right here. Now with that being said, on the Solana price chart, taking a look at XRP price chart here on the weekly time frame, we are still struggling and trying to hold above this key level of support right here that I have been talking about in the past few days, sitting at the $1.31 and also $1.41. And if we are able to hold this level, like what I have been saying, we might see XRP hitting higher prices. But if we break below here, we are going to see much more lower prices from the XRP price chart. If you take a look at it here on the daily time frame, you will currently see how we have been in this consolidation phase, just like what we have been seeing on the ETH and the BTC price chart. We have been here with no momentum of breaking out from this level. So as you can see, this level right here now, this $1.49 is now acting as a major key level of resistance on the short term, while this level right here is acting as a major key level of support, sitting at the $1.34 on the short term. If you can break above this level right here, hold above it as a key level of support, we might begin to test higher prices like the $1.79 and also this massive key level of resistance that is sitting above us, this level right here, the $1.84 to $1.95. So as you can see on the daily time frame, we are just within this consolidation phase right here. If we take a look at EDA here on the daily time frame, in the past 24 hours since our last update, no much has really changed on the price chart right here. We are still within this consolidation phase right here. And if we take a look at it on much more lower time frame, like the 2 hours time frame, you will currently see how huge and how large this consolidation phase is. Now as you can see on the 2 hours time frame, this level right now is now acting as a major key level of resistance right here, sitting at the 30-cent level. Is acting as a major key level of resistance right here, and until we break above here, we are not going to see much more higher prices. But if we can break above here right on the 2 hours time frame, we can test, then we can begin to test this level right here, sitting at the 33-cent level, and also this level right here sitting at the 37-cent level. So no much has really changed, as you can see from the Cardano price chart right here. And with that being said, this has brought us to the end of today's video. If you find this video very useful and informative, don't forget to smash up the like button, turn on the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up.